Hi, I'm Kim with GG Practice Coaching, and today I'd like to share a couple of tips with you on how to safeguard your practice and hopefully reduce your risk of a costly legal battle. First and foremost is having a professionally supported HR manual, because every state, sometimes counties, and then also federally, there's so many different policies. It's imperative that you work with an expert that knows where your practice is, your practice size, and what you actually need to be safe. This is one of the first things that we help our clients through as we start coaching with them with the help of our partners at Bent Erickson. Once you have your really great HR manual, the next layer of protection is a written and signed job description for every team member. Once the team members know what's expected of them and what their job actually is in the practice, it makes it much easier for you to have sit-downs with them to work on training and track their progress. We like to see you having frequent check-ins, frequent sit-downs, and actually putting goals for their training and progress in place with them. Just like you always put notes in your patient charts, you must also always document your conversations with your employees, because if it's not written down, it didn't happen. And then it's your word against theirs. So during these frequent sit-downs and check-ins with your employees, you're going to take a formal progress and goal-setting sheet. You're going to write down, what are you doing really well, and what are the 1, 2, 3 things that I want to see you improve upon between now and our next sit-down. That's all getting written out. Both you and your employees sign it and date it. One copy goes in their file, the other copy goes to your team member. Then you're going to meet again in a few weeks from then. Did they improve on all of the goals that you've set in place, or has there been a lack of improvement? At some point, if you've been sitting down and they're not improving upon their job, or if there's an incident, then you're going to move on to having a disciplinary action. Again, this all gets written out. You have a discussion with your team member, and then you and the team member both sign it, date it, a copy goes to both of you. Eventually, if it comes to termination, if you've had frequent written documentations where both parties sign, you're going to be much more likely to avoid any legal battle in the first place. And if it comes to that, it's just like your chart notes. That's going to be helpful and protect you through that process. And that's my expert tip.